Hey kids, you like that rock and roll?
Don't worry, don't be afraid, never. This is just a ride.
On the program this evening,
Four Brothers Podcast.
Welcome to Four Brors Podcast. Jake's out of time. Jake is out of time. We'll do this hour faster than an hour. We'll do it in 15 minutes.
You ever see that guy? Have you started? Are you doing?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. Have you seen that guy?
Hey.
It's like an African talent show.
Right.
And he says he's the fastest reader in the world.
Your microphone, Martin?
And he's just like reading through a book. And he's like,
Yeah.
I took in all the information. No,
He
but for
throws them a
real.
load of times. He
Pringles?
does he do Pringles?
No.
No?
Pringles for real, though.
Pringles, what about?
They're not real. They're not potatoes.
What are
They're chemicals.
they? Chemicals of.
Just, it's not potatoes. So, like, if you looked at Pringles, you motherfucker.
Which had about
If you look at Pringles,
you look at
years ago they say potato crisps,
right.
but now they don't.
Right.
Because there's literally 0% potato in them.
What the fuck is it?
It's just
Yeah,
chemicals.
fuck me, yeah. I heard about
Just chemicals, different
But I've seen them
flavors
being made.
melted down into like a fucking mash. Yeah, Pringles into like a mash, and then they just fry it.
There's no potatoes in
no
that.
potato.
Ugh.
It's just like this chemically mash,
That's
Just
lovely.
mush of powder.
Just
That's all it is.
fucking-
That's why they taste so good.
nitrogen.
You know what I mean? Isn't that fucked?
Yeah.
I never knew that. I never knew that.
Suppose
There's bound
everything
to
is
be
like
something potato in it. Or
one,
No,
two.
I'm sure there's flavouring or something, but there's
Yeah.
0%
Potato
potato,
flavour?
That's why they had to take potato off their packaging.
fuck.
And it just says chips now, or no, they can't say potato chips. It just has to say, it can say crisps. You know, because crisps could just be whatever you want.
Wonder if I had Monster Munch the other night. The roof of my mouth has been graped by.
I think you can say that word, because I'm going to say it later, because here's the thing as well. Here's the thing, because I've got a topic to bring up
Yeah.
where someone says that they
Yeah.
were, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm not going, I'm going to grape you,
Right.
right? But you tell me a story where you were graped, I think it's okay to say
Yeah.
in that context.
Right.
Or if somebody else has accused somebody else of doing that, you're like, this person said they were by whoever. That's
We're not
fine.
being mean about it. Like,
That's what I'm saying. But if I was just like, I'm going to hold you down and fuck, you know what I mean? I think that's where you
Yeah.
can't, you know?
okay. Well, anyway, Monster Munch sexually abused my mouth. I had 6. I was fucking blocked the other night, and I just had 6 packets of.
Yeah, you fucking cunt. You took the shit. You took all the.
No, it wasn't that night. It was a different night. I'm blocked most nights, right?
You took all the
I'm
shit
blocked
every night.
most nights, all right? So you can't. I just sat up, and there were 6 packets of Monster Munch in the cupboard, and I just came down and I got them, and went through them like in record time. Fuck am I? Even today, this was like a week and a half ago, and the roof of my mouth,
Pickled onion.
pickled onion and blood, just fucking mashing the Monster Munch into the top of the roof of my mouth. It was just.
They're
Yeah, but they are very, they're very,
hard to
like,
eat,
just
look.
thinking about it, they are
They
quite
are,
hard to
yeah.
eat, and they're too big.
They are.
No,
It's too big.
that's why it's the best, because they're too big.
I like them, like,
That's
but
why
it's
they're
just
the best ever. Look, so good. They're my favorite.
Martin. What else is
Not
too
even
big
gonna
for you,
bother.
Martin? What else is too big
Think
for
about
you?
what you're saying.
I'm getting off. There.
Nothing's too big for you, Martin.
That's why he likes them. They're so big. I have to open my mouth
I like them
really
watching
wide
those
to eat them.
monsters, so they-
Monster. I was
Jesus
in.
Christ.
Speaking of confectionery, here comes Mr.
Confectionery?
Sweetie.
Mr. Sweetie. And then
Mr. Sweetbean.
Sweet bean.
Speaking of confectionery, I was in the line in
To get some confectionery?
Super Value earlier on, and it was funny. There was like a guy in front of me, and he was like a bit drunk or something. He was just some guy, and I turned my back and just was like ruffling through the Twixes.
Why?
Just to pick one. It's on inside out. You fucking retard. Just wear that inside out. Just wear it inside out.
Yeah, please do.
No one can hear you, David, so fuck up. Right, so this guy was drunk in the line, and I turned my back on him, ruffling through the Twixes, just to make sure, there wasn't a broke Twix.
Yeah.
No one wants a broke Twix. And then
Just don't buy Twix. Continue.
all I heard was him going, "Stay away from that! Stay away from them!"
Twickers?
And I just sort of froze. And I was like, you know, he's like, stay away from them. And I sort of turned around, you know, a half a second. I was like, you know, I probably wasn't talking to him. He was talking to his daughter or something. It was like further down the line. And, but I just like, stay away from him.
You still, I'm sorry, Daddy.
Oh, sorry. You fat cunt.
Stay away from fucking Twixes.
Stay away from them Twixes. There's only so many Twixes to go around.
Fuck's sake.
Sometimes you kind of do that.
No.
Like, no.
No, I've never actually done that in my life.
Like when you hear someone behind you saying something to you.
And you don't know if they're saying it to
yeah,
you.
you don't know if you're saying it.
yeah,
And you have that awkwardness, like, just stare straight ahead and don't acknowledge
you
it.
don't know if they're doing it to you or not. Yeah.
Very true.
Huh? What?
Very true. They're like, why would I be talking to you? Do
the
I know
worst
you?
thing- the
Like,
worst
why would there
thing-
be in
No,
any way?
sorry.
The worst thing is like when
Fucking
someone like
spastics.
looks at you or like waves at you or something. You think it's you, but it's not. That's the worst. Like
I hate that. I
and you
hate
just like
And then you move back.
and then you,
Yep.
I hate like not hearing someone 5 times. You
Oh,
know,
that-
like they go,
Yeah, Jesus.
like Jen, like,
Yeah.
huh?
I know, but at what point is it their
And
fault?
Jen, you're like,
You know?
Exactly.
For
yeah.
not pronunciating.
The third,
Exactly.
it's always the third one you go, yeah.
It's like
And they're like, why laughing?
Yeah.
There's a guy in the
What?
shop.
I said
like,
my
that's
math
happened to me so many times. So many times. Like 3, 4 fucking like it's the 4th one or something.
Yeah,
You just
it's
go
always like-
fucking like
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they're like, yeah. I was like, thank fuck for that.
There was a guy in the shop that I fucking was talking to. Well, I wasn't talking to. I couldn't fucking understand him, like you're saying. Like I was
was
just at
talking
the
to you.
crisp section, right? And he was right beside me. I was like, you know, I was like, what? I'm sorry, mate.
It'd be funny if you actually just speak up,
I-
like speak your words
hon-
anyway.
honestly, the only part-
yeah. Just,
The only part I fucking
crazy.
heard was him. Oh, fuck off. Right, just fucking walked off.
We need to fight on day.
those are you fucking kids and fucking sandwiches.
I fucking always wanted to know what the fuck he said.
Would you grab us a pack from the bottom row? I can't bend over and bold. Fuck it. Would you grab us a pack from the bottom row and fuck it? I can't bend. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it then. I'll go
No
without.
monster munch for me.
I'll go without. Fuck it all. £1,000 sisters. I'm just reading them from a list here.
£1,000. I don't know what it means. But there you go.
Is this a lazy podcast? It's like fuck it.
Fuck. Everyone's a lazy podcast.
When is it ever not a lazy podcast?
Hang on, I have a list. That's not lazy.
Yeah, we
have a
me
list.
and Jake write things down to talk about sometimes, and very rarely do we ever
Bring them up.
bring it out.
So,
A list.
So we're actually bringing
You know?
the list out today.
A little list. Well, what's
the last
Thousand
person who had a
Pound
list wasn't fun.
Schindler.
Mm.
He was all right. He's a good man.
Oh, good movie came out of it.
Well, Schindler was good. He was all right. He shaved his Jew. What?
Shaved the shit. Shaved the shit.
Shaved the Jews. All the hairy Jews. Hairy Japanese.
Oh, bastards.
Pretty much.
What about them?
Hairy
What?
The £1,000 sisters.
Oh, I was just watching things on my Fire Stick earlier on, and sometimes you just want reality, you know, and that came on, and I was like, just riffling through the titles. I don't know. I was ruffling through Twixes earlier on. I'm riffling. Well, I was going through them, and Jesus Christ, they don't play around with the fucking titles of those, like let me just.
You sure this
What
wasn't
is
porn?
this? Is this porn?
£1,000 sisters.
know, actually,
well,
where
it
he's
could
going.
be.
Is it porn?
There's definitely a pound called
Pound?
There's a porn called
There's a
£1,000 sisters.
pound of sisters.
There's a porn for everything. Like £1,000 cock,
Right, what about them?
Martin.
Version porn sisters.
What
I don't know
about
what the
them?
fuck you're
I'm
talking
trying to figure it out.
What
here.
About the
about
sisters?
them?
Are the worth
Reality
£1,000?
show?
Are
What?
the made of money?
About them.
Every episode, well, not every episode, but like the episodes I was looking at, very unfair. Just like, Jesus Christ, how long were the titles there, lads? But I'm going to look them up.
What? I don't understand.
I should have wrote it down with there.
It's happening.
£1,000 sisters.
Stifling.
One finger typing.
Yeah.
We should have a wee song for Garth googling. Could take so long. elevator music.
Right. Here's the titles for the season 5 one, right?
That didn't sound like elevator music. It sounded more like fucking like the start of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something.
That's X-Men. I didn't think you could do this kind of stuff anymore. Bringing Home the Bacon. Episode 2. Fork You, I'm Done. Episode 3. Well Done and Over With.
Right? What's
What's the problem? What's the
Episode
context?
5. The custardy bottle. Because they're fat.
Oh, are they?
Episode 1,000 pound sisters. You fuck.
I thought you meant
I didn't know
money.
what the fuck.
They're massive. They're
I
1,000
fucking
pounds
fucking
between
money.
them.
I don't know why.
You know, and I didn't think you were allowed to do this anymore.
That's stupid. I thought you meant like it was
Fried,
some sort of
cried,
like,
and tried. The grapes of wrath. You know, just like it's
no, if
just
you're
like
£1,000, then
I was just flicking through it. I was like,
Said drop.
Jesus, yeah, it's fair game. Like,
well,
isn't it?
really?
£1,000. Like,
It's like that Seinfeld joke.
That's
you know?
help. That's helping them.
Like
Like
Seinfeld's like, there's a 1,000-pound man. You know, you mean you could be 600 pounds, but you know, I'm not this guy. I mean, the man has let himself go.
£1,000, like that's madness.
Yeah, one of them lost a lot of weight. Like
How much is a ton?
£1,000.
£1,000. So they're a metric ton
You ever see
between them.
them
I think-
fucking
I know
videos-
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
What's the
Tommy.
episode?
and,
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
the fucking.
they're fun to watch, man.
and videos on
I
YouTube
should watch
about
it.
like
Coffee
fucking
cheeks.
YouTube promoters, you know, like fucking fat YouTube promoters
Yeah,
promoting,
fat talk.
you know, a really unhealthy diet, you know, and dying.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah,
Vegans too.
Dying like fucking.
Yeah. Vegan
Vegan
teacher.
You
Bitch.
go if that's
all
what I
of
mean.
them
You
started
go
dying,
too
like,
much.
you know.
If you're too vegan, it's not
Yeah.
healthy. If you're
If
too
you're too
anything,
anything,
you know,
yeah.
I think there's a healthy middle of everything. You gotta have a
Just
balance.
relax.
Literally balanced. Balance yourself.
Perfectly balanced.
That's it. Like me.
What was I gonna say there? Fuck's sake.
I've got a really
You
unhealthy
see, in
diet.
their head though, they're just so delusional. You know what I mean? To where they think they're having a balanced diet. They think it's.
I don't think they do.
Oh.
They're just in the. They're just caught
Jonesy
up
balance.
in the fucking thing.
The double soul shaman.
The double soul shaman.
Have you seen him?
What?
Have you seen him?
Is this a porno you watched?
Yeah, I was thinking.
No.
The double soul
Shaman.
Some,
shaman,
Shaman.
He's a TikToker.
Right.
right?
Oh. It's
Oh.
amazing. It's one of the funnest things to watch.
Do you get him up? Don't have TikTok in it.
No, it's fine. You'll obviously get him on YouTube.
I
Like.
don't know.
So he is basically, well, maybe not tell you before you watch it because he is, he definitely has an angle, and you'll figure it out quite quick.
Mm.
No, the only thing I flick through is YouTube. That's
And
the
your
only-
dick, you
My ball
fucking hear
bag.
you.
Flick through
Look
my
at
ball.
you. Yeah, we hear you.
Flick your bean.
flick your
Yeah,
balls
we
into the next
hear
face.
here.
Don't have TikTok to flick. Don't have.
Fuck's sake,
Facebook
I can
to
only
flick.
find people.
So what do you call him?
He's a double soul shaman. So he is.
So I
Just
missed out a
explain
lot
him.
of this shit.
Right, okay. He fucking basically it's just firstly it's him from like here up.
Uh-huh.
Like the first video I seen here up, he's just talking, but look, you know, he's doing something.
got
You're like,
no
what the
legs.
fuck are you doing? Well, he's talking. He's just talking all this like spiritual stuff about like healing chakras and vibrations and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then he was like, and at the moment that my anus touched the whatever, you know, a little bit of pre-cum secreted out of my manhood, and I'm now urinating that into a bottle. And he brings up the jar, and it's just like piss and cum in a jar, and then he just downs it.
Oh, right.
And he's like, you know, just starts explaining why it's so good for your skin.
That's not
and
fucking
he's
real.
a double soul shaman.
Fuck off.
And he keeps talking about how it was an honor for the toughest warrior in a tribe to have like more than one wife, but the highest honor was for him to marry the double soul shaman. And when his wife was on his period, the men would go to the double soul shaman of the village, and he would sexually pleasure them to keep them balanced and all this. But it's not, you know, it's all legit. It's all a practice. What? It's his angle of trying to get straight guys to fuck him, 100%. You know? And then the next video is him in a yoga pose, right? You know, the one where you're like on your back and your legs in the air, and he's just wanking himself off to completion.
Into his own mouth.
In his own mouth, and catches it all. He's like, oh, I feel no shame. I feel no shame. And he just swallows his own cum. And he's
what?
like, that's all
Like,
the testosterone
you can see
you'll
this
ever
on
need.
TikTok. Like it's digging on.
Yeah,
That's all the testosterone you need, Jesus
yeah, that's all the
Christ.
testosterone you need.
What?
Is your own jizz. He's just recycling his manhood.
Well, there you go. You know,
Yeah,
you
man.
create
Through the
it.
cycle.
Whatever you like, I
You know,
suppose.
make yourself a omelette.
It's fucking so funny.
Just eat your own cum.
That
drink your
being
own-
said, he
drink
has
your own piss,
fantastic skin.
Eat your own shit.
Skin's
for-
fantastic.
Yeah,
For as long
Looks
as
something to
fantastic.
it. Something to it,
There's
guys.
something to it. His skin's glowing.
Right.
So,
Find your nearest double soul shaman near
you know what I
you.
mean?
That's
But yeah, it's just so obvious that
there
he's
must be something. To
he's
it, sure,
obviously
that
a
your
gay
man
guy
injecting that
trying
shit
the
into his
fucking
arms.
what semen. But like it's
Semen arms,
obviously his angle at the Moby Dick, you know what I mean, of like gay guys wanting to fuck straight people.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the things, you know. So he's got this angle where he's trying to completely just mask it in no, I'm a shaman.
Oh, he's definitely got an
It's
angle.
not.
on
It's
it.
not
Shaman.
shaman.
Oh, okay. Shaman.
And it's not. You
I'm
know,
trying to balance.
and he's
things.
talking about like he says like the best way to like fuck pre-workout. You don't need pre-workout or any supplement or anything like that before you exercise. You and your bro, your dude, your bro dude, just cup each other's balls before you work out, and you'll transfer that energy from each other into each other, and you'll have all the
Could you
power
imagine
you
guys
need for the workout.
doing that in the gym?
You know
Like,
what I mean?
That's
you know,
not the
instead
hardest
of
thing to do. Just cup each other's balls.
instead
If
of
it
like
gives you energy, then fair enough.
You know, all these like, you know, let me cup your balls. It'll give you
instead
energy
of
for
those
a workout.
instead
you know?
of those sniffing salts like you see big guys just
Yeah, that's what he said.
Would you let him do
That's what he
it?
said.
Imagine it worked.
That's what he
Imagine
said.
you let him do it and you turned into like a
wee bit of cum in hand, smeared there.
true power.
Just like the chalk, like balance, just like rubbing cum in his hand, like
Yeah, like chalk. Jesus Christ. But it just made me laugh. Like, made me laugh.
that's fucked up. Like,
Because that's his angle for sure.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
It's
trying
very
to
funny, like.
convince. I don't know who he's convincing. Like the only people he will convince are gay people,
No.
not straight people.
He might get a few of those people that are like, you know,
Yeah,
that
Scientologists.
shit.
yeah, like that could be got by that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you put your anus in the sun and it helps you. You know,
Yeah,
and
there's-
fucking cunts, you know.
There's just so many people these days that are convinced of health things,
Yeah.
health nuts, and
Yeah.
they'll
Like,
try
just-
anything.
Just
like,
drink my cum.
I'll try it.
TikTok
I'll try it.
is the worst place for that too. Look.
Yeah, 70-year-old, like, you know, oh, fuck, I'm not getting any younger.
Speaking of drinking
Try
cum,
it all. Try it all.
Ryan Garcia. See all that?
You drink some cum, did he? Yeah.
No, not
Metaphorically?
even.
Converge
Not
energy.
even.
Ryan
Not even
Garcia?
close.
Metaphorically?
What do you do?
You seen all this? No.
No.
He's like just.
He's a boxer, Martin.
He's a boxer, Martin. So
Martin
he's
lives
been
in a
posting
box.
like a lot of like mad shit on Twitter about like UFOs and stuff and blah
Oh,
blah,
that's
which is
mad.
fine. Like,
That's mad.
and then he went on to I suppose for a figure like him it is. You know, that's never
Yeah,
had an
yeah,
opinion
yeah.
on anything like that before. And then he was on an X call with Andrew Tate, and he just starts going on about how he was in some sort of elite party, you know, with whoever the fuck, with the elites, and they drugged him and took him to Bohemian Grove and tied him down and raped him, and then raped children in front of him.
Right.
And they've been doing it for a while.
Was this
and
the
he's-
instance of the thing you want to talk about and say that
Yes.
word? Right.
and he has proof and video evidence of it and this, that, and the other.
Right.
And he's gonna release it. And he's a god now because they can't touch him.
Why can they touch him?
That the last part was just what?
Yep.
The last part about being a god. Or
That's what he's like. That's what he said
everything
at the
else.
end.
Everything
Yeah.
else there was like.
That's
right,
what he was like.
is
The end of
something actually
the
happened?
call. He was
believe
like,
it
"I'm a
anymore.
god. They can't
Okay, so
touch me
he's
now."
insane?
Okay, so
Yeah,
now I'm
no,
just
he's
like,
fully
ah,
insane. Like, yeah.
He's insane.
you had me. You
this
had me
is
at
the
rape.
funny thing. This is the funny thing. Is he insane because that happened? Or is he just insane? So that could still be true. And the best way to discredit someone is to make them look crazy. And the best way to look crazy is that. And if something like that happened to you, you're going to have some damage.
That's,
You know
that's
what I
the
mean?
first
Big
thing to
time.
do. I think that's
Yeah.
the first thing people with power
Oh, they have something on you, like,
to some
yeah.
Yeah, the doo-doo
like
on you.
a
The doo-doo.
celebrity or someone
The
well
doo-doo
known. Do-doos.
Do-do-do-do-doos.
The
Anyway.
police.
Like, look at the fucking all this Cat Williams shit. You know,
Yeah.
You see him on Joe Rogan?
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched that.
Jesus Christ.
Is it awkward?
Yeah.
Is it awkward?
Yeah.
I'm sure it is awkward.
Very awkward.
Hello, Joe
So like,
Rogan.
no, but you know, it was like that. The Shay one he done, he was all like very uppity and fucking, you
I
know,
couldn't find it.
like, I don't know. He was like very energetic, you know. And then the Joe Rogan one, he's just so like quiet and talking like that there. And
Yeah, it's a
I don't
different
know,
sort
Joe
of thing.
Rogan. Like
Yeah.
if we're talking about, you know, it's very strange.
Keeps a lot
vibe.
to himself.
Yeah.
Like I watched a few clips, like
Yeah.
the
and then he said he's just like,
why do black people like menthol so much? You know,
He's like, I don't really
It's like,
want to get into something.
now you're gonna have to get me. You know, we're talking about racism now,
You know,
Joe.
if I tell you that, then I'm gonna look like a racist, Joe Rogan.
I don't think it will. I don't think you will.
Okay, then we can get into it. We can get
Completely
into it.
fucked.
Was he really high or something?
Yeah, he was really high. He's
So
like, we can get
fucking
into
high.
it, and then and that's
Just on a
the way
different
Joe Rogan.
Just on a different
you
plant
think
that day.
that he built the pyramids?
Just on a different plant
Joe
and planet. But
We weren't here. We weren't even here.
It's so funny.
Back
Like,
then.
it's so funny.
I think he might just have a wee bit of,
But he does
I don't
know
know,
some
maybe
shit,
a wee
like-
bit of caution
He
in
does
the
know some
sense
shit.
of other people like Joe Rogan and stuff
Yeah.
because of the.
It's hard to know
Implication.
where Joe sits.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I actually
It
think he
is
is kind of anti-establishment now.
Oh, he
like,
is. He
but-
is.
but
He is.
Not,
He is. He is.
not that he used to
But
be.
then
I think he
again,
was
you
maybe
get
more,
you can get so anti-establishment that you're part of a different establishment.
Yeah.
You know, which is
Ah,
you know
you're-
then now
you're-
there's a different thing there.
you're for something.
Yeah. So you know, like we consider ourselves centralists, like middle ground people
Do you?
that take from everywhere.
I
do,
don't
for
know.
the most part.
I think I'm kind
I'm
of
wherever the logic lies.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I
Yeah.
think people like Joe are as well.
I
like,
wouldn't
but
say I
Mostly.
wouldn't.
He is mostly.
I think the best way to try and I wouldn't describe myself as, but a try and be is
a
Cunt.
good man. No,
Cunt.
Jake had other ideas.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, I can't even get what do you call that when you're like objectively thinking all the time? Like you're not really.
Gay.
You don't know. You're not going to just think you're right and just stick to your thing. You're going to take everybody else's
Jesus.
opinions. What's that? That's
Bastard.
Nope.
You're making us look stupid, David.
Like, fuck me.
Not one of us knows a word. You can get the
what's
word.
So anyway,
Undecisive.
Undecisive.
Indecisive.
No, not indecisive. It's just
critical thinking.
not even critical thinking. I
Critical
think it's
thinker.
just
Well,
to
that's the way I. That's how I look
discernment.
at
You
it.
know, like don't allow one bit of information to completely make your mind up on something. Make sure that you take in all of it first,
Yeah.
then make your
Especially with
decision
the internet
from
these
all
days, like-
sides.
Yeah,
You know?
I think that's an important thing to try and do, and it's and even if you've
Are the four
Made
Brors
your own
talking
mind.
sense?
your mind up completely to
What a
still
sense.
take other points in, other views in, and always be
Yeah.
open to
Funny that
other
action.
possibilities other than your own
Yeah.
100%ness. Like
That action
there is
Jake
no
done there,
100%
like
anymore. For me.
yeah, that action you fuck up, right? That action Jake done there. I was thinking about this the other day. It's one flick of four fingers away from being a different whole gesture. This power, like that's power.
So if I was to go,
No.
What do you mean?
No, don't.
What do you mean,
Don't,
do what?
Don't even do it.
Oh, I
'cause
know what you mean.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to give me something.
Yeah, exactly.
I have something?
Don't turn your hand over, but don't do it.
Why? Go ahead.
No.
What do you? I don't know what you mean.
No, I'm not
I don't
gonna
know
do
what you
it.
mean.
know what I mean? That's funny. Like
I'm only
this
joking,
to
yeah.
something like that's
Yeah.
fight the power, and then
yeah.
there's like one other motion
What's
that makes
the
it
other motion? I
completely
don't actually
different.
know what you mean. And then, but yeah, that's what I done.
Yeah.
And then I was doing this. But what was the one you mean?
Something different.
Just,
Some different. That if they clip it,
just
four men in fucking masks doing that sign. No, ain't going in well. Joe
I'm
Rogan
joking. It's fine.
ain't going in well.
But yeah, that's. Did you hear him talking about the dresses at least? Cat Williams on Joe Rogan. No.
oh no,
No, I
No,
didn't.
try it.
So he's been going on about that for years. Like he was talking about, they're always trying to get black people to wear dresses in,
Which is
in
so
movies,
true.
which is very true.
Yeah.
And if you look at all the black people that have wore a dress after they wore their dress,
something happens to them.
something happens, but their career gets better as well. And he's just like, he was trying to say it, and Joe was sort of saying it's a bad thing that these people are wearing dresses and moving. He's just sort of like, I'm not saying one or the other. I'm just saying that has anybody ever wore a dress in a Hollywood unsuccessfully? And he's just like, I'm the only one that didn't do it. Like, why do you think that I'm not in any of these things? Why do you think I'm not with all these black comedians that are so, up here? Why do you think, It's like, 'cause I never sucked that dick. Literally,
Yeah. I'm just trying
Funny,
to
like-
think of other people. Is there like
Martin Lawrence.
But not even black people. Is there any white people you can
John
think
Cena, they've done it too.
of? John
No,
Cena. In
they've
what?
just done it to John Cena. The movie's not out yet.
It's just done it to him.
They've
They
done it to
just got him.
They just got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. They were able
But
to find him.
He's in a dress. Daniel Radcliffe, they've done it to him. Tom
they, yeah?
Holland, they've done it to him.
Done it to them.
Yeah, I'm
How
telling
do you know that though?
What?
How do you know they've done it though?
Because I've seen it.
I've seen it.
You seen it?
Yeah.
Were you
Sure,
on
they
that?
had Tom Holland dressed up in fishnets and he's
Dancing
done Rihanna.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, it was a bit of crack, you know.
Inherently.
Oh, it's a ritual.
But
You can go wear a dress, man.
It's a ritual.
Yeah, but I get,
Baphomet.
but where it's coming, like where it's,
Baphomet.
where it's coming
Can we
from.
go back to Baphomet, the transgender demon?
It's funny. You know, it used
No,
to
we
be
can't.
it used to, like like you were saying, like
Just
about the
fucking
goat
get away
and shit,
from
you
it.
know.
Away from that.
Baphomet, away from it. Shit.
Away from it.
Fuck that. Fuck that. And that takes us neatly into
Oh, you want to talk about worshipping
Transgender
the
demons.
ring? Like, yeah. All about ass worship and all. Why do you think, you know? Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, all them, why their asses are so big in worship now. It's all about the ass worship, isn't it? Kissing the ring. Huh?
Kissing
Yeah,
the ring of death.
boy.
I don't mind an last now.
I know, but
I like
the
a big
worship
ass.
of it, you know,
I
goes
could-
back to
I would rather worship.
Satanism.
I'd rather worship an ass than
What?
Them up.
a fucking
That's silly.
6-armed
That's silly.
dick goddess.
That's silly. I'm a joke.
Fuck it. I mean, I literally I like the thing.
You like it, just don't
know.
worship it.
Well, obviously that's stupid to worship anything.
Exactly.
There you go.
Right.
And with that,
And with that,
remember the guy, right?
No.
Out in a place that we were from, where you're more from, that made a business selling crabs online, and not crabs.
Oh.
Not crabs from
Why
the beach.
From where I'm
Crabs
from?
in the-
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Was it not out there though? I think it was out there.
Oh, yeah, but not
he
where I'm from.
He sold
Over-
STD
over-
crabs
Yeah.
in envelopes or something,
Yeah.
and he sold them to like jealous partners or whatever,
Yeah.
or they would sprinkle them in their fucking
Yeah.
bed of the
He had a
fucking
website, no?
yeah, like
Yeah.
get your own back, or sprinkle crabs on
And
your fucking
apparently it wasn't just
lover's
crabs, it was
bed,
other
or
wee things as
yeah,
well.
like STDs,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Holy shit.
yeah, like fucking
Good business,
biological
like.
warfare, like how the I mean, I'm sure he got caught, like
I can't remember what happened. We spoke about it too,
Yeah.
not too long ago. Well, in the grand scheme of things, not too long ago when we were at Red Hot
Oh,
Chili
you
Peppers.
know? I don't know.
You do know.
Yeah.
You do
was
know.
it him?
Yeah.
And who is? Oh,
Yeah.
just I'll flag it. Who is it? Oh, was it him?
Yeah.
Fuck me. That's right. Oh, that's right.
Obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
Black
I'll
all that
flag
out.
I'll
But
flag
yeah,
that.
it was him. I remember we met him. He was
I'll
talking
just
about it.
flag
No.
again just in case it,
Yeah.
that didn't flag.
That would be bad. Like,
A guy.
I can't say it now. Like,
Yeah, a guy.
he
That's
went,
fucked up.
we knew him from when we were younger.
Yeah. And he was. Remember, we fucking.
Someone I wouldn't know that.
We were at a house party and all with him, and he was like doing his law degree and all or something, and he was like fucking. Just
Was he, though?
nuts. No.
Do you know what I mean?
Sit
That's
in the
the
bar
point.
tomorrow.
Like, are you though?
Fucking coked off his head.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking bird law. Bird
Saul
law.
Goodman. Bird law. Sick.
Yeah, don't know how much money he made off that, like, but Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Where do you get? He must have just had them, and he's like, I'm selling these.
He said, remember, you can get them from China or something.
Farmed them himself on his own body,
Farmed them.
China.
just to be tractor and all.
After them and all. Like, yeah.
We pen, we sheepdog, run them into the pen.
Yeah. Had some up in his chest hairs and stuff.
Come by,
He
lad.
pats up
Come
there.
by the nipples.
That'll do. That'll do,
Round
pig.
the nipple.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That'll do. Go
Couple
back.
acres.
Goes back in his ear.
So, I hate to admit it, but
You're not
I am. No, right.
Peter Pan.
I watched Big Brother. Celebrity
new
Big
one?
Brother. Celebrity
Is
Big
there a new
Brother.
one, is it?
Celebrity Big Brother, the new one.
Oh,
yeah.
horrible. Looks horrible.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Look.
I've watched every episode so far.
Every
and
one.
only because I was working and I was exhausted. There was nothing. I couldn't have a drink. I was too tired. I was just sitting there like
Just
but
reality, like
do
nothing.
you know what?
Is it
There's
real?
only one good thing about it. I don't even like this
Is it
guy,
real?
right? Louis Walsh
Is he
has
on?
turned
Yeah.
into a Father Ted character. He's just old as fuck. He's not really 100% what's going on. He's, oh yes. He's just very like glazed look in his eye, you know, not really sure what's going on. And he's walking around in his wee tartan pajamas and all. It's fucking
I
class.
put together Westlife.
It's really funny. I know Simon Cowell, you know. But yeah, it's funny. They Big Brother's definitely went downhill, like, because like Celebrity Big Brother, there used to be celebrities in it. You know what I mean? Now it's literally Louis Walsh is the most famous person. Everybody else, I have no idea who they are. Yeah. And they got Sharon Osbourne, but she's only in it for 3 days because that's all they could afford to pay her for. So she's just in it for 3 days. She sleeps in her. Yeah, they get paid.
I thought they were
celebrity. No, celebrity. Like, you know what I mean? If it's Big Brother, you don't get paid. Like,
I thought it was like celebrity. You might just get like for your favorite
charity or whatever.
Charity donation.
Nah, they all get paid. Like, they all get paid.
And then they all
Them
get a lot more
motherfuckers getting
publicity.
paid.
They all get paid. Like,
Kind of went the same with fucking Celebrity Get Married Here, didn't it? Like,
And they're generally not even celebrities.
That's what
like,
they're
at the start
not.
it
It's like-
was
Was it
celebrities,
Gary
and
Busey was
then
on
near the end
one?
it's all shit.
Wasn't he? Gary Busey was on Big Brother.
was he?
I think he was on
He was
something.
on something.
That's
Yeah.
funny if he was.
Yeah, he was on something. The best one ever is the time David Bowie died, and they were in the Big Brother house, and his ex-wife was there, and there was another guy called David there.
Why? And
I
they're
can't
like,
remember his
David's
name.
dead.
I can't remember his name, but she knew what she was doing. Like, she comes out and she's just all like tearful and all, and
That's
people
right.
come into her and she's just like, David's dead.
That's right.
And they're like, oh, what?
They think the guy in the
think
house
the guy's
is dead.
actually he's having a nap, so
He's
they
in the
think
bed,
he's
like-
fucking just, you know, oh my god, and they're all like, Jesus Christ, and she lets this go on. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
David's dead, and it goes on for fucking ages. They're all frightened and shitting themselves, and then they go in and check on him, like, he's not
Oh
dead.
no,
he's alive.
David Bowie. David Bowie's dead.
Oh, and then he goes, oh, I didn't mean that David. I meant David Bowie.
Like,
no, you didn't.
yo!
bitch.
How many
How do we
different
know?
fucking
There's
Davids?
nothing in here. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck?
Right, David Bowie died.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah,
Jesus.
we're supposed to know that. Like,
No phones, no clocks, no TVs, nothing. There's one other person in here called David, and you're like, David's dead, and we're like, oh, Bowie.
Oh,
Yeah, of course you meant Bowie. Yeah.
Yes, bastard.
All right, Jaffe, David Jaffe, yeah.
David Jaffe, yeah.
Yeah, that guy, yeah.
David Smith.
Who the fuck's David
Of course.
Jaffe?
Oh, David. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, David
Don't know, I
Jaffe.
just came in my head. Don't know.
David Jaffe.
Better not be
He's
some
a God of
fucking
War.
pedophile.
God of War creator.
David Jaffe, my
yeah,
favorite
yeah,
pedophile.
yeah.
No, there you go.
Yeah,
God of War
there you go.
creator.
So what is
There
it?
you
Pedophile. Pedrophile.
Pedophile.
Pedophile.
Peterphile.
Fiddle's little creators.
Jesus.
Pedophile.
Little,
I'm Peterphile.
Are you?
So, fighting.
Right, we'll go to Fight Corner
Oh
with
my
Jake. Oh shit, flag it. Said your full name.
Flag that.
I was actually thinking about that earlier on. Fight Corner with Jake, you know? And I was like, oh, I shouldn't say that because, you know, but I just said it.
Okay, well, starting from here then.
Fight Corner with Jake.
Let's go.
Right,
Did we all watch it?
We had a good weekend of fighting. Well, let's talk about the boxing first, then we'll talk about
I
Alright,
didn't watch
alright, we'll
all.
talk
I
about
didn't
the
watch
boxing.
all the pre-fights. I watched a wee bit of that. Your man Ball.
Nick
All
Ball.
right, well, we're
Nick
talking
Ball.
about the boxing first then.
Nick Ball.
I was talking about the boxing.
Well, let's just talk about the AJ fight because he gives a
Yeah, 'cause
fuck
he
about
gives a
any
fuck.
other cunt on that card
talk a
ever.
wee bit about the
Only 'cause
fucking
Nick Ball, that's
the
a funny
Jean
name,
fight.
yeah.
Nick
The
Ball.
Jean fight was pretty good.
funny.
Who's Jean fighting? Jean.
Jean's fighting.
Jean.
Joseph Parker.
Joseph Parker.
Joseph
That was a good fucking
Parker.
fight.
Joseph
That was a
Parker.
pretty good fight. Like,
All right, then.
Yeah.
wasn't
I
bad.
just can't be fucked with the boxing take the piss. It's,
With
it's
the
an
rules,
8-hour.
there's
No,
too
it's an
much, like-
8-hour event. Do you know what I mean? There's just like 100 people in the ring for like an hour, and they're like, it's just on and on and on. It's like fucking 10 minutes before any fight starts. Like I don't know how anybody sits through a card of boxing. It's wild without affording it. You know
Getting
what I mean?
blocked.
Michael Buffer.
Yeah,
like,
Jesus
blocked.
Christ.
I think
way
a
to do
boxing
that.
thing is like have a party, have it on the background, and just like drink and sort of, you know, play poker or something, and then watch the fight when
I'm
it comes
actually
on.
glad we
I'm
did
here
do it
to
because the
analyse.
final fight wasn't. It was just too
It was
short.
amazing.
You're here to
It was
analyse.
amazing. I didn't really want it to go that far, and I'm glad that Ngannou got knocked out. To be fair,
Well,
I'm glad he got knocked out.
I
Not
like
glad.
it.
That was one of the best right hands ever. Like
surprising.
the
was good,
power
yeah.
behind that right hand, like,
Yeah, it was good. Look,
and like when
for
have you ever
Joshua,
seen him punch
and
like
Joshua
that?
was shite. Like, so
I honestly,
Well, he
don't,
can't be
I
shite.
honestly don't know if it was like the most powerful punch I've ever seen. It was just
It
landed
fucking
so
was.
well.
It really was.
It just landed so well. You
But
know?
if it landed like here, but even the ones before, you don't see
just
like
well set up and
the
it
short
landed
hook
so well.
that he hit him with to put him down first. Do you not see the power behind that from no wind up or distance? That was such a short hook, and it just completely dropped Ngannou, who's
Well,
never
I
been
mean,
dropped before. He never been
He's a
put down.
6'3", 6'4" fucking guy with
Yeah, I suppose.
200 odd pound. He's fucking.
But he's never done that to anybody.
Yeah. It's
You
just,
know what I mean?
Just perfect sort of. Sometimes that's just the perfect thing. It just happens. Bang. You know? I don't think.
It could maybe just.
I'm not sure if it was like.
It could maybe just show the fucking the skill difference. Really, like you
Does
know?
know that the skill difference was insane, you know, but then also if you noticed, Ngannou was very, very relaxed.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, I was
shouldn't
gonna
have been.
say like maybe it was
He
just
shouldn't have
an
been.
off time for him.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just-
no, actually, do you want to know
It
what?
was
Do you wanna
Tyson
know what?
Fury didn't train as hard as he should have trained for that fight, and it made Ngannou look a little bit better than he
Yeah.
was. I told you when we watched that wasn't as good as everybody made it out. Just because he didn't get badly beat by Tyson Fury doesn't mean that he's that good. I reckon Tyson fucking starches AJ.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well,
But AJ beat Ngannou. That's
as
the way
long as he,
math
as
goes.
long as
Yeah.
he trained well enough, like he could get out
Well,
of shape.
maybe
in a couple of it.
Tyson wasn't.
You know, as long
he
as
wasn't
took
fighting
it
at his
serious,
best, like, and he probably
That's
wasn't
his
taking it
state of him.
seriously either. He was
That's
like,
his state of him.
Ngannou,
Yeah.
why
As
would
long
I
as he
even
took it
train that
serious.
hard?
He was it was just a money fight in Riyadh.
Francis
so-
in that fight, like, just pretty much too much confidence. Yeah,
Too much.
I
He
think
was
it
too
a wee
relaxed,
bit
and he
too
had his
confident.
hands here. He was, he was just like, he was just taking it easy. And you're like, that's
And he
Anthony
switched
Joshua.
stance. He switched stance to his, southpaw stance or whatever that he's,
Yeah.
very quickly. And after that, got fucking rocked. It's just a right hand straight to the fucking pow, right in the fucking nose.
He got knocked down twice, like
Yeah,
before
that first
like.
knockdown was actually the first surprise. Was
That was the left
fuck
hook.
me.
That was that wee short left hook.
Was it not
And
a
then-
was it not a straight right? The
No, I
first
think
one.
the first one was the left hook, was it not? That hit into his arse.
Yeah.
And then the second one was the straight right, and then I think it could have been stopped there because he didn't get up until 9, and he was still sort of like, like that, and the guy could have just been like, nah,
Yeah.
and he would have been saved from whatever the fuck happened to his brain there, because that's not good.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
down
yeah.
for like 5 minutes there.
Yeah, it was bad. Like.
But I enjoyed it.
That
It
was
just kind
alright.
of shows you
Yeah,
though that
bit of
there is a difference between boxing all your life and just being a good fighter. Like
Yeah.
Ngannou can hit hard as fuck. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But it doesn't matter if you can't hit the person in front of you.
Which was all demonstrated very clearly when McGregor first fought fucking Floyd,
Hey, he done quite well.
So,
Well, fuck, McGregor's done the best probably.
yeah.
And
But-
Anderson Silva actually.
But again, it's just a different monster.
Well, it's a
boxing,
different thing. Like it is a different thing. You can't take your breaks in the same place. There is big differences. Like it's more like playing football, in my opinion. It's like you gotta just
Yeah, I think prefer
sprint,
UFC, like,
sprint,
yeah.
sprint, sprint, sprint. I do prefer UFC.
It is better. Like I like it.
Oh, UFC
I like
UFC
the
is the
groundwork.
pinnacle of fighting. Yeah, the ground.
I think
groundwork for
sometimes
me.
it depends on the fight. Sometimes boxing can be more interesting depending on the fight. Yeah.
For me, definitely not. Like, well, obviously, if you're watching people that are untalented or whatever, but if you get to the UFC, anybody fighting in the UFC is one of the best in the world at their weight class, and that's
Yeah.
it. Or else you're not there.
I just
And-
like more shit can happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So boxing, yeah, fair enough. But if you're hurt, you can take a knee, you can stop, you clinch for a second, all this shit. In the UFC, there's no break, there's no safe, there's
No
no getting
boundaries, like,
saved, there's
that's it.
getting fucking
Yeah.
elbowed in the face. And if you
Yeah.
go on the ground, they're following you down there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, fair enough. If
So
you're a
way more
smart
action,
fighter,
like.
if you're a smart fighter, you can catch breaks. Obviously, while you're grappling and
course.
shit, you can, but
But anyway, about the fights, mostly the fight. UFC
Well, on days when I started.
299. Well,
Yeah, that fucking 299 card was the best UFC I've watched in
watch
a
that one, did
fucking
you?
long
yeah, I
time.
watched
Like,
this morning. Yeah.
that was amazing.
Was all it?
I don't watch
Very
it.
good.
I don't.
I
Have
only watched 3 fights. The 3, 3 of the on the main card.
Forgot about that fuck shit. Forgot about that fight.
Well, Michael Van Page, UFC debut.
Watch it.
It's pretty
So
good. Like
where did he come from?
Bellator. He
Is that what
always
he was
fought.
on?
He always
Right,
fought in
okay.
Bellator. Aye.
Yeah, he was really good.
He's always been
Very
good. like.
fast, like.
Yeah, very fast. But he's one of those guys that sort of never got the appreciation that he should have because he's such a cocky fucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like that, the way he fights, because he's so, you know what I'm talking about, Michael Van Page? Like, he always comes in the ring, like, doing that shit. He wears, like, Thanos gloves and all. He's always, like, dancing about and all. But, like, it works for him. You know what I mean? It really does work for him. And he's dangerous as fuck.
But he's humble after it as well. Like, he's not, like, very...
of course.
He doesn't take that character too far, like.
Nah, no.
Good, like. I like
You could see Kevin was getting very fucking frustrated, like.
Yeah.
Very annoyed at the fact that he
But
couldn't
then
hit him.
he had to, like, acknowledge at the end, like, well done.
Yeah, he was like, well, we
But
didn't want to.
Yeah.
He didn't want to, like, he didn't want to, because he was just like, yo, just fucking fight me, you know?
Yeah.
But you can't do that, you know? You can't be like, you're not fighting me, I can't hit you, you know, this isn't you're like, that's the point.
Yeah,
the point
this
is
is
for
my
me
style.
not to get hit by you, and for me to hit you. That's the game. That's
Yeah.
what we're playing.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to stand here and allow you to possibly injure me when I can do this. Like, why would you? That is his thing, is the speed and the movement and the footwork, and he's not there when you go to hit him, you know?
Yeah.
So why would you? Why would you stand and trade with someone that could then possibly knock you out, you know?
Exactly.
It's silly. But I do like Kevin Holland too,
Yeah.
you know?
And then we had the Poirier.
Woo! I swear to God, right? I'm not going to lie. I nearly cried. I got goosebumps and welled up a wee bit, like,
It was very...
when Dustin won, like,
yeah.
yeah.
It was
Poirier,
such
Yeah.
a...
It fucking
Such a
got me,
turnaround, like.
it got me, like, paid in fucking full, like, paid in full. I swear to God, like.
He was getting beat, like, and it was
But
a
that's
mad
the thing,
turnaround,
Dustin
like.
Who was he
always Saint Denis. He's like a French
Saint-Denis.
fighter.
Right, shit.
And he's fucking hasn't lost in the UFC. His last 5 fights were finishes. He's a fucking, like,
And he lost
real
this one?
savage. Yeah, he lost against Dustin. Like, he was fucking putting people away every fight. Like, real fucking young, strong, hungry, fucking up and coming fighter, you know. And Dustin's been around for so long. Everyone's sort of saying, cause he getting on a wee bit, you know, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's nice to
the
see.
diamond's still there, like, you know.
Nice to see someone, like.
And he knocked him out too. No one's been able to do that to that man.
I sort of seen
You know what I
UFC
mean?
posting, like, diamonds are made under pressure. You
Yeah.
know? It's
Yeah.
really cool, like.
You know what I mean? I swear to God, I did well up a wee bit for him, because it was that, like Dustin's always a slow starter.
Yeah.
Like, he always, so not always, but a lot of the time will give the first round away or the second, because it just takes him a long time to get going. And because this guy's such a fast starter and just in your face pressure, I was like, this is going to be tough for him. Like, you
Yeah,
know, I
fucking
didn't
right.
know if he was going to get through that. And
Yeah.
the way he did it was to overcome that adversity and just be like, nah, you know, and just bite down and still catch him was something to behold, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that fight. Now.
It was fucking classic.
Both of
Do you
them?
want to know the result of the last one? Cheeto Vera and
Nah.
Sean O'Malley?
Well, go ahead.
No. We can talk about it without
Talk
saying
about
the
it.
result, like.
Talk about it.
But,
Whatever. Yeah, talk about it.
Fucking, I love Cheeto Vera, like.
See, I didn't. It's funny. I didn't like Cheeto at the start.
No.
I'm talking
Way back.
years ago.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
well,
talking years. Like,
yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
different, like, yeah.
I didn't really like Cheeto, and over the years, he's really grown on me
Yeah.
because of his, like, his fortitude, his mentality. You know.
Yeah. He's very likable.
And
like.
he's very likable. He is very likable. And Sean,
Yeah.
for some reason, when he first came out, I loved him. I was like, this guy's class.
And then he's
It was
becoming
his
a wee
fighting
bit-
style too. But see now,
Yeah. Well, he's just going to, like, the fucking money and the,
yeah.
the fame
And did you see
all
him in
this
real
shit
time? Did you
and-
watch the press conference before the fight?
No.
In real time, you seen Sean realise that he wasn't the superstar that he thinks he is at the moment, and he will get there. Don't get me wrong; he is very, very popular.
Yeah.
But
I like
he
him.
Come
He's-
out. I like
he's
him
an
too.
amazing fighter, like.
At the fighting, yeah, like we're talking,
Jesus
like
Christ,
the
like,
fighting.
at least he can
fuck
back it
me,
up in the
but
fighting
the
side, like.
man, you know. He expected to come out there when he came out, and like he came out in his big long like green tinsel coat and all, and sunglasses and the hair and whatever else, and he came out as if he was pretty much Conor McGregor status,
Yeah.
and everyone was cheering for Cheeto.
Yeah.
And you could see him in real time go, oh, right, okay. I'm not actually maybe the draw I thought I was. Because as soon as Conor knocked out Aldo, I think that's what he thought he had done with Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah.
You know? As soon as Conor knocked out Aljo, didn't matter who he was fighting, everyone's on Conor's side. Doesn't matter who he's fighting, everyone's cheering for Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Whereas there, I think Sean realised he's not quite there yet, you know, because Cheeto had more support, in my opinion, there.
Yeah.
You know? But
Definitely.
holy good fuck.
Yeah.
That was a fucking
Amazing fight.
masterclass. Like,
Amazing fight, like.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus. Like, that's next
He's a good
level shit.
fighter,
Like, that's fucking crazy.
Like they were saying, you know, Cheeto needed to do what he done in round 4 and 5 the
Yeah,
whole time.
the whole time,
And
yeah.
even at that, it probably still wouldn't have been enough, but still, like, it was
Yeah.
fucking...
Yeah, definitely.
And then, like, I suppose a lot of people are saying, like, because Cheeto can also be
Yeah.
slow at starting and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
But I think that he couldn't get off what he wanted to get off because every time he tried to change an angle or move,
Sean's too long, too much distance, too
Sean
fast.
was hitting him and out.
There's no,
Sean was was hitting him with shots that he didn't think he could reach him with firstly, and then when he was trying to counter those shots back, Sean was already off the centre line and out to the right or to the left and hitting him again with another shot and then coming back. You know what I mean?
I mean,
so he was getting
what
stuck.
kind of what kind of style's beating that? Like, what do you think is really? What do you bring into a Sean O'Malley fight? Like,
Marab,
and what is he?
really?
What is his sort of thing?
Dagestani wrestling. Well, he's not from Dagestan. He's from Georgia.
You're trying to shoot
But
in and you're
that
trying to get
wrestling-
those, trying to close the distance sort of
Yeah.
thing.
So like Aljo
Yeah.
rushed that and got clipped.
Mm-hmm.
He just tried to blindly run in to range with Sean, and he stepped out and hit him with that right hand, knocked him out. You know, which you're never doing. But if you can hide it,
Yeah.
if you can hide that behind something,
Speaking of getting clipped, that fucking knee, Jesus.
that shows you.
I thought his jaw broke.
Nobody else. something broke.
Yeah.
I think something broke.
A knee
Something broke.
right
Like,
there.
it was
So bad.
perfect.
Like this kind of one,
It
like
was perfect. Yeah,
like that
It
kind
was
of thing, like
boom, and Cheeto just went. Continued
There we
walking
go.
on like how the fuck, but he did rock him once.
yeah.
Like that's crazy.
One of the
that he
worst
didn't go
knees,
down.
Ben
Like
Askren, remember that fucking? That was a bad knee. Like,
that's the quickest finish in UFC history. George Masvidal, the flying knee. Like
It's easy to
that was a bad one.
bag of milk, like
That
they
was
say.
a bad one.
oh, why you were like,
Built like a
but
bag of milk, that's
no, Ben Askren, fuck me.
You think
Yeah.
about how
Ben Askren was the man.
much
Like,
of a fucking impact that would be. You're running head first into that knee.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and what's funny is George
out.
practiced that. He knew that was coming.
Oh, he knew that was
He
coming.
was doing that in the
Smart.
back before he come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He knew what
he was
side
gonna
Ben went
come,
for.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Knew he was going to try and
Very,
take him
very
down.
good. Like very good.
Straight
Very
wrestler.
fucking good.
Well, our producer, we have a producer, guys.
Right, let's wrap this up.
Just our mate that does some shit for us. But he sent in some videos, and this is going to be a wee segment now that we watch some videos, and let's see what he sent in now. Let's see now.
I need a shower.
Yeah, you do that. You go for a shower and then I'll come back down, right? Just shower there. Right, everybody.
Let's get the shaman in here.
The shaman to fucking show you. The double shaman.
They're Chords double soul shaman shower.
Are they close? Oh yeah, they are. Anyway, right. So I've done a wee
Just
thing.
fucking
for yous
play
boys.
the fucking video.
No.
You can't.
No. 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. No, what's happening? Right.
Shite.
No.
Bet you've seen them all.
Probably have.
I'm joking.
Alright, what's he sent here?
Can't even.
I seen this already.
Can't even.
I
hear it.
fucking seen this already, mate.
You hear this one?
We should be
Can't
able to
even
hear.
hear it.
Gareth can't, but we can.
Can you hear that there?
No.
Can you hear that there? Right.
What's going on?
We've got some larger fellas. Some larger fellas.
One digestion.
We're just being mean. So we've got some larger fellas playing
music.
Buns and Roses.
Picnic at the disco. Rage Against the Cardio Machine.
That's the best one.
20-ton pilot. Jesus Christ. Looking cool.
But yeah, no, I seen this here. But here, past that, there's shite.
That's just fucking.
They're shite.
That's
Really
Sure,
fine.
it's very good. The shade completely.
they're alright. Smashing doubles.
They're shite.
Fuck's sake.
They're shite.
They're just being. They're just living their best life. Like, what's another band that you can think of?
Can we see the fucking next video?
No, wait there. Let me just think of another. I want to think of another name for a band like that.
What a fat band.
Yeah,
Celine
Celine.
Dijon Mustard.
Celine
Dijon Mustard.
Oh fuck. I think.
Befork.
What's that?
Bjork.
Bjork before. Terrible. Terrible. Fleetwood Big Mac.
Right, next video.
Next video. What we got?
Pause it first and then hit the wee fucking mute, you cunt.
Oh, fighting. Leg snapped. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. You play it.
It's not the UFC though.
I'll hold it, you
so who
play it.
cares? We're joking.
Fuck that shit.
Did you see his fucking fucking reaction.
Yes,
too,
he
like,
shit his panties. Like,
No, I can't watch.
go back. I didn't see it.
I don't want to see it.
how do you?
Fucking just play again.
That's a good one.
He's never fighting again. He is never fighting again. He is never fighting again. One more time. It's funny how easy something like that can happen. Like.
That's why I'm afraid of like I want to go back to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but I'm afraid like that could just happen so easily. Like
I know.
you hear the guy that his neck broke and he's fucking just paralyzed from neck down.
God.
He's doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, whatever way he rolled.
That guy's actually recovered.
yourself up, like.
Yes, he's actually alright.
He's
now.
fighting again?
Yeah.
He's fighting
off.
I
again.
don't think he's fighting again, but
How
he's
the
recovered.
fuck
Like,
do you know who that is, Martin?
I know
Who's that?
because I've seen,
What's his name,
because I've seen that video already.
That's Mickey.
Fucking
I've seen
Mickey.
it. I was like, I wanted to
Mickey New Legs.
I was like, yeah,
Mickey
fuck,
New
that
Legs.
guy's actually alright now.
Oh,
I'm sure he's alright, but I don't know if you can fight again after that
probably
one.
not,
That
but
his
Jesus
whole
Christ,
knee
it's
was
a
blew
bad one.
out
It's
there.
like his femur, look.
If there's anything for animals, I'm not watching it.
Okay, wouldn't send.
No, if it's any animal cruelty, fuck off. We
It's a
did.
wee
When
sloth.
helping a
Broken
sloth
bone.
goes wrong.
Hey, kiss him,
Fucking hell. Jackie Chan sloth. Jackie Sloth. Jean Sloth
That's
Van
not the
Damme.
full.
Sloth, we just started like, what the fuck are you touching me for? Oh, that's fucking brilliant.
Doesn't even, I don't even think the sloth's trying anything. He's just got a claw stuck. I'm not doing numb. Fucking swing.
Sloths, like, why did they choose that? Why did they make that decision?
I think sloths
Why did-
are
With
class.
evolution, you know what I mean?
I don't
Like,
know.
you could either just be fast and have to eat more,
or be,
or
lazy
be really
bastards.
slow and not have to eat that much and just be like,
Fuck it.
But how? Like, how do they fucking survive?
they have to
High
eat
up in
nothing.
trees like a shit.
But that's what I mean. Like, there was
Very little.
Just
like Madagascar, somewhere like that, there was a animal, I can't even remember what it was, that was just it was like preyed on till extinction, right? So how does a sloth survive and that doesn't? It's like some sort of fucking,
Nobody fucks with it.
you know?
Nobody
It's
really
like
wants
just-
to bother with it.
No.
Strange one.
Not much meat on it anyway.
no,
Not
it's
much
not.
meat in a sloth.
No.
Maybe it's secretly overpowered. Maybe it really does have a
It's
has like a secret
it's
weapon.
pretending not to be like.
I think
Well, it's got fuck off claws on.
sloths are fucking class. So
They are,
I like them. Like, I like them. They're cool dudes. Like, I like them.
Like,
I like them. They're chill as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
that's
I like
just
the
sitting with
wee-
one. Like,
there's different.
Now,
a
what
few
they look
different
fucking chill?
types, isn't there?
Stinky wee boys.
I think he was chill. The other guy wasn't chill,
Yeah.
and made the sloth not look chill.
The sloth was
You
like,
know?
oh, thanks for helping me. Let me grab on. He's like, oh, kind man, let me just claw.
Don't provoke
Let me just
me
give
to
you a hug.
anger.
And like one of his claws
Let me
just
just claw into your
nicked him a
balls
bit.
till I conserve them.
Nah, they're a good cup, like
like cup your balls for
sloth cup.
you know. They're stinky, like
Stanky, are
like
they?
the hang ups side down for so long that
Shit all of them.
yeah,
Oh,
well
Jesus.
that maybe,
Yeah.
but they get like a moss. They get like a moss that grows on them. It's just like moss on a sloth moss. Like because they're just still for so long, the moss can just like
What
fuck it.
about bats? They
Fuck
shit
it up.
all over themselves.
Just runs down here like
Don't know why.
I'm Batman.
I have guano. Yeah.
Right, boys. Final thoughts.
Fucking. Let me see. Final thoughts.
Fucking else. Look at them motherfuckers.
Fucking.
Not too bad. Here, do you like this here feeling?
Ah!
I like that.
What feeling?
I like that. I don't know why.
Fucking
What is it?
bending your nail.
Like
Bending
getting
your
not
nail.
my own, getting somebody else's nail under my nail and going
Oh, clicking it.
like we say.
Bending
Right,
it.
like
I
this, yeah.
don't like this.
I like that.
I have your thumbs.
Oh, you fucking cunt!
What's wrong with you?
He took his whole nail off.
Fucking
Martin bites his
you
nails. He's got
fucking
no nails.
cunt.
Like that. You know?
Uh,
I just like I like doing that.
what are you? Some sort of.
No,
is this your pastime?
I'm hungover. I'm sorry. Did you flag that?
Yeah. We said.
Oh.
I'll I'll leave you with this wee story. A wee story all about how we may not have been born, boys. Once upon a time.
We're
Once
not.
upon a time.
We're not.
Oh, but the earth can't be flat, but
Yeah.
we weren't born. Go, continue.
Oh, fuck up, you big. Want to say words, but I can't. So one time, Mum and Dad broke up before.
Oh, I thought
I
you
was
meant the way
born, right?
Oh, I know what
humans
you're
aren't
talking
born.
about.
But
Yeah,
okay, go
sorry.
ahead.
One time, Mum and Dad broke up before we were born. Before I was born, the eldest, and Dad went with an ex-girlfriend just for a while, probably about 6 months or something. And he was sleeping in her bed one night, as you do, and he woke up and there's massive deuce in the bed, massive shit in the bed, and he just jumped up and ran away back to Ma. And if that woman hadn't a shit in that bed, we might never have been born. So thank you. Thank you for
Thank you for shits and beds.
thank you for incontinence.
That was the worst thing I've ever heard
Thank
in my
you
life.
for incontinence.
What really happened was your dad shit the
was-
bed and was
that
too
was
embarrassed to tell
overshadowing
her.
the
I was
fact
like,
that
I'm
Gareth's
out of
gonna
here,
occur.
never coming back.
Thank you
both
for
are.
incontinence. That overshadows the fact that guys are like fucking
Flag that.
Flag that.
It fucking reminds me of the Always Sunny episode, you know, Frank shit the bed.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Amber Turd.
Yeah.
Amber Turd, yeah. And what Jake said was maybe Dad shit the bed. But then again,
You'd be like, oh, shit the bed. I'm out of here.
you'd just be like, oh.
And then-
To be honest though, you'd probably wake up and go,
I
oh,
never-
you shit the bed.
repress the memory.
I'd run.
Repress the
If I woke
memory
up-
so much that you think that it was her that shit the bed.
If I woke up,
Maybe it was just a homeless
if I
person
met a
came in
girl
and
and I
just took
woke
a
up
shit.
in her bed and I'd shit the bed, I wouldn't wake her up and try and blame on her. I wouldn't try and clean
Oh,
it.
just
I literally would just get up and go, nope,
See you later.
bye bye.
Yeah.
I'll wipe my arse first.
But
No,
then, but then the story would go around that you shit
Get
the
rid
bed.
of the evidence.
it wouldn't, because she'd just wake up covered in shit. She's like, oh shit. That's what I'd do. I'd
But
get
then
the shit.
he'd be away.
While she was sleeping, I'd get the shit and fucking fired
Like
at
a
her
cow pat.
all over her arsenal and just bah! And then run and she wakes up and it's all just kicked into herself. And be like,
What if she
"You
wakes
shit,
up
Robbie."
when you throw it? You know what I mean? Then you're caught, like I said.
Be like, then if you throw it when she wakes up as it hits, be like, oh, what the fuck was that noise? And then she's like,
It's like a shock
Oh
of
God!
shit.
Someone threw shit in my ass. Was it you?
I dreamt that you threw shit on my ass. What the fuck? I dreamt that you threw shit on my ass.
Oh, I thought you meant you actually did dream that I threw shit in your ass, and then now I'm talking about throwing shit in someone's
your
ass. I dreamt that you threw
Sad,
shit.
what I did.
No, I'm doing a reenactment of something that hasn't even happened.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
All right.
You can count your lucky stars. For
Did you have a shit a bed?
yeah, there you go. Jake shit the couch. I'm way back to
Anybody else?
my other lover. You know me.
No.
And
Not particularly, no.
with that shite episode over,
Actually, no, don't fart in my mic.
don't have a fart. Anyway, thanks for listening. We're all a bit tired, and it's a fucking stupid Sunday night, and we'll have to fucking get this out tomorrow and all that shit. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like,
Do you care? Do you care?
I mean,
that's
okay.
funny. Jake's funny, everybody. Anyway, we have Patreon. Patreon.com
There's nothing there.
/4Brors podcast. We have a special out every month. There's 4 at the minute. You can support us. It's $2.50 a month.
Fuck, he doesn't half go on, does he, guys?
You
know
never
what I mean?
shit a bed? Shit a bed.
Podcast is over, Martin. You should have asked that question.
You shit the bed by saying that question.
You shit the podcast. You shit the
Fucking-
podcast.
You ever shit the bed?
Fuck's sake. Nay.
To leave the fucking cocksucking cheese where it is. This magic moment.